This is the story of the dark secret of what some nurses and doctors do behind closed door in the hospital. Long time ago, in the heart of southern Nigeria, there lived a young man named Obinna. He came from a humble middle class family whom they value education, honesty and compassion. His dream ever since he was a child was to become a medical doctor, not for fame or money, but to save life and serve the poor. His parents, proud of his ambition, always encouraged him through the years. Obinna studied hard, passed his WAEC with flying colour and cleared his JAMB in one sitting. He was admitted into one of the top universities in the country to study medicine. While in school, Obinna formed a strong bond with one of his roommates and classmates named Kingsley. They both lived like brothers, always seen together, studying together, dreaming and pushing each other forward. When they finally graduated, it was a dream come true for both parents as they threw lavish party for them to celebrate their success. Obinna was posted back to the hospital where he had completed his asthmaship. He was sharp, respected and quickly gained favour among the senior staff in the hospital. Months later, he got his own apartment, bought a new car and was living a very comfortable life. Kingsley, on the other hand, had returned back to his state and also secured a job in the government teaching hospital. Years later, both friends continued to grow in their career. One day, Kingsley invited Obinna to his state for the opening of his private clinic, a place equipped with the latest medical facility, generator, security and even imported drugs. While they were at the party, Obinna continued to imagine how Kingsley was able to acquire all this wealth in a short while. Kingsley then invited Obinna to pass the night in his house. There, Obinna had the opportunity to ask him questions. Kingsley, how did you gather all this wealth and even open one of the best clinic in the state? I know government pay salary, but this one, it is obvious. Hmm. Kingsley responded, "My guy, I go tell you but no judge me." "I will not judge you," Obinna said. "I sell baby. I sell little children to the rich." What? Obinna eyes wide with confusion. How? How did you do it? He asked. Kingsley then responded calmly, "Rich people do come around. Those who could not have children, I give them babies from poor women. Some are abandoned, some will convince the mothers that their baby did not make it. We swap genders also. If couple want boy instead of girl, we do it and they pay us in dollars. Real cash, my guy. Real one," he said. As Kingsley said so, Obinna could not find rest. Obinna was very surprised as Kingsley continued to smile softly. "How do you think I was able to build all of this? You see this life, na who sharp dey shop," Kingsley said. Hmm, I am very surprised. Don't be surprised, my brother. You just have to do what needs to be done, he said. As Obinna returned back to Eastern, the word of Kingsley continued to disturb him. The word continued to echo in his head day and night. Soon he fell, not by accident but by choice. He began to sell new babies at the teaching hospital. With the help of two corrupt nurses, Nurse Bisi and Nurse Janet, they begin to target young or poor women who came alone to give birth in the hospital. After delivery, the mothers were told their baby had died. The grieving mother were then discharged without paying a dime. Dr. Obinna will say to them, "You can go, the government has covered all your expenses in the hospital." This is what the women were told. But the children were stolen and handed over to desperate and wealthy couple for large sum of money. Obinna wealth continued to grow. He built a massive duplex in the city. He also opened his own private hospital and even sent his parents on a sponsorship trip. All the while, he continued to hide his dark secrets behind his success. But light will always find its way through darkness. One day, a young midwife named Amarach was employed in the hospital. Amara was different. She feared God. She loved her job. She had a genuine heart for both mother and children. She was gentle, wise, and always prayed. One day, a heavy pregnant woman named Eniola came to the hospital alone. Her husband was working in the north and she had no relative in the city. Amara attended to her warmly and took special care of her during her antenatal visit. Eniola was really pleased with the treatment she got from the hospital. When her due date came, Eniola returned back to the hospital. Amara was on shift and everything went smoothly. The baby heartbeat was fine. The baby vital were okay, but Amara's shift ended few hours later. She had to go home. The next morning, when she returned, she found Eniola crying uncontrollable. "What is the problem?" she asked. They said the baby died. "What?" Amara responded. "But how?" But something wasn't right. Amara remembered clearly the baby was healthy. She tried to ask the nurse on night duty, but no one gave her a straight answer. From that moment, Eniola whispered, "They said the baby had died." Something inside Amara shifted. She decided to dig deep. That night, Amara could not sleep. The baby was fine. She continued to murmur again and again to herself in the house. She knew something was wrong. She picked up her phone just to search on the internet for every possible means that what could have happened to the baby, but there was nothing she could find. She had been hearing rumors, women complaining their babies had disappeared, but no one could prove it. Even when they went to the police station, the case were dismissed because of lack of evidence. The next day, Amara walked into the record room. The air were tense and still as she continued to search for Mrs. Eniola's file. But something was off. The file was nearly empty. No paragraph score, no weight, no name, just one chilling word written in pencil, stillbirth. A lie from the pit of hell. Amara's hand trembled as she turned, hearing footsteps in the hallway. Quickly, she hid the file under her coat and walked out of the room. There, a nurse noticed the change in her face. "Amara, is everything okay?" the nurse asked. "Yes, yes, yes, I am fine," she said. From that moment on, Amara watched every little details in the hospital. She noticed that some babies were never seen by other staff after birth. She saw how Nurse Bisi always took the babies to clean them up, but later returned back empty-handed and said the babies did not make it. She saw glamps, and one night she saw how money changed hands. A woman in a very beautiful designer shirt entered the maternity ward, no swelling belly, no sign of labour, yet hours later she came out with a baby. Amara followed the woman silently to the back of the hospital, hiding behind the dustbin. There she saw Dr. Obinna himself, smiling, shaking hands with the couple. She gasped. Quietly she pulled out her phone. Click click she took pictures, license plate number, the baby, Obinna's face, the woman, and all of all of it, every details. Den she record a memo. August 17, 11:52 p.m. Dr. Obinna, Nurse Bisi, baby handed to unidentified couple in a black Lexus SUV. The next day, she tried to confront Nurse Janet in the lounge. "How long have you been doing this?" Amara asked. "Doing what?" Janet responded. "Selling babies, selling them like groceries. You think God is blind?" Den Janet's smile faded. "You better watch yourself, Amara. You don't know what you are dealing with." From that moment, Amara knew she was in real danger, but she did not stop. It wasn't easy, but with the help of her cousin, a cyber tech, she was able to recover hidden documents from a folder named confidential file. Inside were voice notes from Dr. Obinna, log of clients, fake birth certificate, and even bribe receipt to junior police. Amara wept as she read through the horror. Over 62 babies, most from single mother, never found. She copied everything quickly into a flash drive, held it to her chest and whispered, "God protect me, those children must be heard." She quickly went to the police station to report, but the police were already compromised. "Go madam, we will get back to you." Few months had passed, no message from the police station. She decided to went to the media house. A trusted journalist named Chibuzo, with the name Timeline Nigeria. She took her story seriously. They reviewed the file, verified the voice note, and within 72 hours, an online documentary titled "Stolen Innocent Baby Factory" was released. It was exploded across the country. Millions watched, mother scream, father cry, hospital panic, TV station carried the news back to back, pastors preached about it in the church, and it was hashtag bring back our baby. This trended for almost a month straight. The Inspector General of Police himself saw the video. Shocked, he immediately ordered a full investigation into the matter. Officers who had ignored Amara report were dismissed. The inspector quickly ordered the arrest of Dr. Obinna, whom they find at the airport were trying to run with fake documents. Nurse Bisi and Nurse Janet were arrested also. Dr. Obinna had made mention of Kingsley earlier, so he was also arrested in one of his mistresses' house. And soon their network of evil were exposed. Some babies were later found in a safe house for international adoption. Others had already been flown out of the country, lost forever. But some mothers begin to hope again. DNA tests help reunite some babies to their mother. Amara was invited to speak about the issue. She stood before the nation, a woman of faith, a woman of courage, and she said only one thing: I could not sleep while evil thrive. I could not stay quiet while some mothers cry. I don't want more babies to be separated from their mothers anymore. The morals of the story is the cry of the innocent can shake a nation if one person dare to act right. Darkness thrives when good people stay quiet. A single act of courage can change years of evil. Truth may take time, but it never die. Never underestimate the power of a righteous woman. Ladies, be very careful whenever you want to give birth in the hospital. If your partners are not available, please go with one person you trust for security reason. Thank you for being here today, and I hope you've learned from this story. Please tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I will be there waiting patiently for you. To those that are subscribed and to my future subscriber, thank you very much. May Almighty God continue to bless you in everything you do. Till I come your way again next time. Stay blessed. Bye.
Hi guys, I greet you specially according to your time zone. I want to beg you to follow and subscribe whenever you come across my videos. To those that have done so, thank you so much. God bless you.